That's the golden time of day. At the end of the day, when the wind is soft and warm, ooh, but it makes the flowers sway. When the sun settles down and it takes a lovely form, that's the golden time of day. People, let me tell you that the time in your life when you find who you are, that's the golden time of day. And in your mind you will find you're a bright shining star. Ooh, that's the golden time of day. When you feel deep inside all the love you're looking for, don't it make you feel okay? Yes, like the time of the day when the sun is going down. That's the golden time of day. Ooh, that's the golden time of day. Oh, that's the golden time of day. Can't you see it shining? Ooh, shine, children, shine. Can't you see it shining? Let your love light shine. Can't you see it shining? Feel it, feel it, feel shining. Can't you see it shining? Shine if you believe in love. Look above and give your heart. Yeah, yeah. Can't you see it shining? If you believe in love, shine. Can't you see shine? Shine your love, shine your love, shine your love. Can't you see it shining?
Bitter hearts don't hold a smile. Troubled minds will wear you down. Use your past to get ahead. Hold your tears and think instead. You have to find a way to make it. These clouds are letting up for a while. Sometimes you gotta make the mirror your best friend, and maybe then you'll find some peace within. Stop hiding yourself. Stop hiding yourself. Love yourself when no one else can. Now you know the remedy. Tell yourself you will achieve. Just go on and brush your shoulders off. This bridge is one that you must cross. You have to find a way to make it. These clouds are letting up for a while. Sometimes you gotta make mirror your best friend, and maybe then you'll find some peace within. Stop hiding yourself. Stop hiding yourself. Love yourself when no one else can. If you love yourself, you don't need nobody else. Don't need nobody else. No one can love you like you. If you look inside, you'll find where your strength resides. No one can love you like you. Sometimes you gotta make the mirror your best friend, and maybe then you find some peace within. Stop hiding yourself. Stop hiding yourself. Love yourself like no one else can. Stop hiding yourself. Stop hiding yourself. Love yourself like no one else can. Stop hiding yourself. Stop hiding yourself. Love yourself like no one else can.
Immortal. Yeah. Came out the portal, immortal into a human body. I've been existing way before the earth had Anunnakis. Intergalactical battles, intergalactical travels, infinitely going through stars. The universe will unravel all of its secrets. Peep it, I'm starting to leak it. Time for truth is coming. 100, it's time to seek it. Expanding my perception through the spectrum of light. I'm going in with spectrum and the shit's out of sight. We indigo children, yeah, we building frequencies through the ceiling. Penetrating through reality, a marvelous feeling. Regardless, we're healing these humans that be claiming we demonic. The resonance goes over their heads, we super cosmic. Your logic is ignorance mixed with fear in your thinking. My pineal gland is flooding, son, that shit don't be blinking. Sinking into your subconscious like a song with no words. The way I come up with these symbols of letters is absurd. Hey yo, my rhymes are like angelic beings. The shit is freeing, so pure that if you were born blind, I'll have you seeing. Breathing in a multi-dimensional light so captivating. Double helix is nonsense to what I'm activating. Feel the power from within, seeping right through my skin. From the earth into my feet as it goes up to my chin. It got me grinning, rotation like spirals, my music spinning. I told you that I don't be playing, still I'm always winning. Fibonacci to the haters, curve them right to the side. They don't understand the energy, it comes from inside. So inside is what I master, used to be a disaster. Now I'm gladly elevating to a whole new chapter. Yeah, I'm giving birth to a whole new style. I incarnated through New York, yeah, I rep Long Island. Don't get it twisted though, I'm truly repping this earth. I came to free all these humans and show you all what you're worth. Immortal. Yeah, raising your frequencies one soul at a time. As I pass this mic to my boy Spectrum, yo Spectrum, light that up, kid.
They tried to tell me I'm mortal, I told them I was immortal. They asked me what makes me different, I asked them what makes you normal. I just followed my morals and I unfollowed the formal. Hopped on a track with crews, now we straight cruising through portals. I download the Metatron, I'm reversing it till I'm dead and gone. If you think I'm dope, then you said it wrong. Not trying to flex, but I'm hella strong. Mine did things you never seen. When I say mine, you know what I mean. I'm the most when I'm in my mode, and y'all average is like the mean. I really didn't mean to go intervene. I'm the middleman, chilling in between. You should do the math, we ain't keeping score. But I just hit a 3.14. I cook it up, make it look easy as pie. I'm moving in silence and seeing the sign. I am the G. If you remove me, all you gon' see is your sins. This is a big game of sins. The simulation is breaking again. I'm taking control, creating my soul. And if the truth fits, I'm breaking it in. Breaking it. All I really know is that I'll never know. I've been here for forever, don't know when to go. I think that indicates that I'm an indigo. In that case, I'm in the go. Green light, my heart, chakra booming. Solar plexus, Lexus zooming. You assuming that I'm human. I'm just being what you doing. I've been teaching teachers frequently. It's apparent I'm a parent when it comes to raising frequencies. The way I'm living life, I haven't rest in peace recently. Immortal with my technique, but my ego dying easily. Death is teasing me by leaving me with DMT. Now it seems to me that everything I see is seeing me. Life is just an infinite circle with a twist. I used to wanna be like them, now they do not exist.
Immortal.
Peace, 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 love, and so much light to all star reflections in the space tonight. Welcome to the Melanin Frequency Vigil and the 52 Acts of Unity, session number 11, number 11. Why do I have nine in my mind? Ooh, my. Give thanks for all of you and you showing up for yourselves and for the universe. I am Kin 178, the White Solar Mirror, aka Priestess Mut Mayat Nefer Habibullah. It is definitely my honor and pleasure to be with you all. I pulse in order to reflect, realizing order. I still the matrix of endlessness with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of timelessness. And we are here in the Melanin Frequency Vigil. We've been transmitting since the fall equinox of 2019. We are the Melanin Emerging Collective Consciousness Alignment. And we are in the year of divine unity. Ashe, and Ashe. Oh. And our mission, our frequency for this year is we embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. We embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. Third time is still and imprinted. We embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. And we will be here as we are right here today, every single Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And yes, we are MIMEC, Melanated Immortals, making evolutionary changes. And our mission is to shift the global consciousness of the melanin dominant population and establish an everlasting legacy of high frequency beings with immortal health and immortal wealth through the application and remembrance of cosmic knowledge. And yes, again, we are here in our 52 acts of unity. That's why you're here, right? We invite you and all your like minded to come and join us for this 52 part series. Hopefully, you've been taking part in it, you've been doing it, and you on track with it, okay? Because I know a lot of changes have been happening but we are here to come together to perform these acts of unity with the community. Ashe, Ashe, and Asheo. We are in the yellow wave spell, yellow star wave spell for this 260 sacred cycle that we are all evolving in. We are on Kin 258, the white spectral mirror. I ask that you please read this affirmation with me 3 times. First time, holding your hand on your heart to yourself. Second time, stretching your arms out wide to those that you love and care about. And then on the last one, we're gonna clasp our hands together. We're gonna put our elbows together, whichever one you choose. Put your fist on your hips, right? And do it as a collective. Let's get this in. I dissolve in order to reflect, releasing order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the spectral tone of liberation. I am guided by my own power doubled. You dissolve in order to reflect, releasing order. You seal the matrix of endlessness with the spectral tone of liberation. You are guided by your own power doubled. Come on, y'all, let's do this together. We dissolve in order to reflect, releasing order. We seal the matrix of endlessness with the spectral tone of liberation. We are guided by our own power doubled. Ashe, Ashe, and Asheo. To have a very nice surprise for everyone this evening. We have a guest announcer coming forward. She goes by Kin 141. Yeah, she's also initiate, y'all. So y'all put it up in the chat, congratulating her and welcoming her. She's going to give us our announcements for tonight. I yield the mic.
Peace and love, Ken family. So, for the announcements, we have The Birth of the Melanin Frequency, written by Mayat M. Marakaru. Amen. It is available on Kindle, print, Audible, and audiobook channels. I have had the pleasure of reading this book twice, and it has a plethora of knowledge. I mean, I didn't know it was so much information about melanin that I did not know, okay? And if you need some daily inspiration or plasmal inspiration, something just kind of boost your mood, please feel free to join in on the melanatedimmortals.com. We have a motivational temple for you to be able to go into and listen to some meditations. Rep your frequency. Please feel free to log in at the same website, www.melanatedimmortals, and visit our meta shop. We have certain items that you may feel like you need or want to have. We have candles and bags and hoodies and journals and whatnot. And stay tuned because there will be um, items that will be added to the meta shop coming soon. We are approaching a new spin cycle. So December the 10th, we are entering a new galactic spin. So please order your personal incarnation journal that will help you keep notes and keep up to date and be able to go back and reflect on all of the things that you experienced in that spin. And if you feel the need to join us for the chant calls, and we hope that you do. If you know someone who may be able to help us with the chant cause as we get together every magnetic tone and we chant. And so if you want to come in and chant, please feel free to send an email to chantcall@melanatedimmortals.com and send the email that and energies that are kenergies that you would like to be able to come in and assist us with chanting. All help is greatly appreciated. Mayat and Marakaru also offers readings so you can get your galactic incarnation relationship reading. Keep in mind that you need to have a person you are in a relationship with for that relationship reading. And we also have some awesome books that we have the pleasure of promoting for High Priestess. This book here, Only the Creator, I have read it twice. I'm probably gonna read it again real soon. But this is for the young women, and so please feel free. You know the season is coming, Kwanzaa's coming. Uh, just feel free to come in and order a book for one of those young ladies that you know who who would be able to what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say advance, but I don't want to use that word. Who will receive the information and be enlightened. Okay, can you use some quick paradigm shift coaching? Please feel free to sign up for some mess with my yacht sessions, which I am myself getting ready to dive into some of these sessions. And it's a group coaching session. We also are offering the brain balancing. I'm going to just open my screen up a little bit more so I can okay, there we go. All right, and so if you feel the need to get brain balance, which I encourage because I am going through that myself, and it is a phenomenal experience. And so there are symbols and instructions, and we will be checking in quarterly to see how we are advancing in our brain balancing. This special offer is for participants in MIMEC programs and services. Okay. And so if you would like to participate, please, please, please understand that this is a year commitment, and so you don't want to just start and then stop and then start and then stop. You want to make sure that you are able to get through the whole brain balancing I don't know what to call it, the whole brain balancing experience. And so it is $220, $22 per year or $33 per moon. And you can cash app Urban Mayat or you can Venmo at Mimic. And there is also Zelle available at 919-537-2186. You are also invited to the WISE Conference and Expo. We will be getting together on December the 19th through December the 21st, 2026. Tickets are only $15. We are in the year of divine unity, and so we will also be going over this during the WISE Conference. It is a word we're working towards. We move and rise as one. Strengthen each other and live with a deeper sacred connection. Please RSVP at melanatedimmortals.com or not hashtag, I'm sorry, this is not that space, /events or wise conference at melanatedimmortals.com. Oh, so this is December the 19th, through December the 21st, 2025, not 26. And so I apologize because sometimes I don't follow this calendar. So when I see stuff like that, I don't even notice that it be wrong. It's not even the right year because I don't follow that year. But anyway, so this is the part where we need you to deep dive into those pockets. We need some donations from you to help keep this platform going. We appreciate all that you are able to give. And as we appreciate you, we want to see that appreciation returned. And so $5 to $10 per person goes a long way. You can cash tag Urban Mayats, PayPal me at Mayat Foundation, and please extend those donations and those love offerings to Nev Taharka at cash tag Blue Storm 239. We appreciate you all deeply. And I am going to pass the mic back to the wonderful priestess I'm about to say Maya Moot. I'm passing it back to 178. Peace and love.
Yeah, tongue tied. I used to get tongue tied on myself trying to say her name, and I was saying my name too. Give thanks, y'all. Give thanks. She did that. Kudos to you, Princess Initiate. Yeah, Ken 141 for stepping up and joining us and helping to facilitate and host the session. Ashe, Ashe. in Asheo. So now we have hit that time, y'all. We have hit that time to get these unity acts in the space. Woo, she gonna put a big smile on my face, y'all. Woo, and I just finished training her. Okay, she just finished training on it. And she came in here. She shined like all like only the serpent can, the dragon can shine. I say like only that dragon. She blew that fire out. Give thanks. So, High Priestess, are you ready to come and bring us these acts of unity, this faith in the space today? Because I know I'm ready. I know I'm ready. Y'all get your notebooks out. Y'all get your pens out. Get ready to take some notes. Hopefully, you've already looked at it ahead of time to know where we are, what we're doing, because now the founder of Womb Evolution, co-founder of MIMEC, the founder and writer of 4+ books. She's a publisher. She's a everything, a director, a mother. She does it all, y'all. She does it in her sleep. Okay? Yes. She is a healer. Woo. She's a creator, and she just does amazing work. And it is definitely my honor to be able to follow or to be able to rise, okay, in her presence, to do and assist and be all that I am purposed to be in, and to share this journey with her. So y'all give it up for none other than High Priestess Ma'at in Mekaru Amen.
The high priestess, the mimic who pulled me in. Amen. The high priestess, the mimic who pulled me in. It's time we come together to raise our consciousness. Amen. The high priestess, the mimic who pulled me in. Amen. Amen. The high priestess, the mimic who pulled me in. Amen. It's time we come together to raise our consciousness.
All right, all right. Am I being heard? I don't think I am. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, am I being heard?
Yes, you are beautiful. Go ahead, take it over.
All right. I see the little dots going, so I believe that I am. Right. If somebody can just give me an indication that you hear me.
Yes, you are being heard. Yes, yes, yes.
All right. Okay. Are you hearing me? I don't hear y'all. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, I think I have a little delay on my end as far as the speed of the chat. Okay, all right, all right. So welcome everyone again to, I was about to say Alana with Cycles. The melanin frequency. And we are here so excited to be in this year of divine unity. Definitely some great things coming, and that we are experiencing. So give thanks, give thanks. So definitely give thanks to Priestess Mutmaatnya for her Biblia, for everything that she does. And as you see, she does the training and everything. And so they wasn't wasting no time. They were just like, okay, listen, you train, get on the mic today. Right. So I was so excited to see Sister Ya in the space, and just being as smooth and elegant as she is. So I loved it. I loved it. I love it. So, we're going to be seeing more and more of that. So just, I just be giddy when it happens, right? I don't even know what's happening. I just come into space and just new people in here. Okay, all right, that's what we're doing. That's what's up. So very excited. All right, so how is everyone doing? Um, it seems like this heptad went by very quickly. It was just, I don't know. Seemed like we was just here, right? Okay, all right. Well, that's what we're doing. So, uh, definitely. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Why did this go like this? Wait a minute, I did something. Oh, okay. I did something new. I did something new, but I want to talk about where we were on the last act of unity, right? When we focused on taking action for the protection of our children. And one of the things that we discovered when we did our research, because this first line says to do the research, right? One of the things that we discovered was that um, most the statistics say that most children that are in unsafe environments, or they are abducted or things like that, it comes from people that they know, family members, friends of the family. And I was, we heard some like, Sister Ya told her story on the last session about how she was abducted as a child by people that she knew. And then also we had Pam, Ken 251, who talked about her knowing someone who had been abducted and by people that she knew. And so um what we did with this act was put the protection, even if we are going to focus on missing children, to go to the core of that issue, which is making sure that the environment, those that are responsible for making the environment safe, to make sure they have everything they need so that they can provide that safe environment. And so we extended that out to friends, families, uh, grandmothers, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, uncles, everyone who, those in the schools, everyone that is responsible for making sure that these children have these environments where they can express their brilliance. And the only way that happens is by the people that are there to provide it. So if you have a disgruntled worker, you have, the parents are under stress and strain, and it's not enough money, it's not enough food, the relationship is bad. There's, any of those things. Somebody is ill, then all of that creates stress that also allows those environments to be vulnerable to these things. And so we talked about that. So I would love to hear from anyone in our unity groups that would like to share what you guys did over this past heptad to ensure this safety, right? So we'd love to hear from you. We're gonna put is it already in here? Is the link already in here? Okay. Put the link in the chat here. And you guys come on through. Okay, I see Sister Ya says she would like to share. All right. So come on through. And yep, I yield the mic.
Peace. I'm gonna be brief. So, what I did was I was telling HP that I enjoyed when I had lit the candle. It was a couple of hip tabs ago. It was something I was working on for Emi, but I appreciated that shift, that energy shift that happened with the candle lit. And so like I'm literally like candles lit all the time for real around here. But so what I did was I took I took all of my children's stuff. I'm like, you need this sweater, you need this hoodie. And they're like, oh no, I'm like, I'm gonna borrow for about a week. And I put it on my altar. I put their stuff up there and I did my meditation and I lit my candles for them. And so what ended up happening on Wednesday, My second oldest, he's away right now. He's in Georgia at Fort Benning, doing his what do you call it? The training for the military. And so he only calls every so often. You never know when he's gonna be able to call. But we had an appointment because his car is here. And so he needed new tires with the winter coming up. He needed new tires all the way around. So my oldest son was taking the car to get it repaired. And he had my third son with him, and they had went over to the store. And so now Anthony's Ken 136 is his girlfriend, Ken 244. She's the one who's been driving the car, while he's away. But my son, because we was making sure that she didn't have to worry about doing none of that stuff. He took it to the shop for her for the repairs and stuff to get done. Now she happened to get her a car on that same plasma, right, earlier, and so she had just bought her car, and so when they were on their way coming back from the car tire place, the axle broke on the back of the car, and so Anthony just happened to be able to call. And so it literally, while everything was unfolding, he called, he cashed out the money for the tow or whatnot. And my other two sons were able to, ride in with the tow truck and, put the car away in the back. And, we didn't have to worry about the fact that, the car wasn't going to be repaired right now because she had already just bought her another car. So she's still able to get back and forth to work, if what have you. And so I just thought that was, that was pretty dope. But now that's all. Peace and love.
Ashe, that's what's up. That's what's up. Just things synchronizing that way, and you lighting those candles. That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate that share. Okay. Is there anyone else who would like to share? Priestess Mood, I saw you. I don't know if you were coming in to share. Anyone from any of our there we go. We got Ken 229. All right. I yield the mic.
Oh, greetings. Yes. So, yes, our unity group. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me pause this. Give me 1 second. Okay, I apologize for that. I was hearing an echo and I had to fix it. Okay, so with my unity group members, we came together and we were talking about this particular mission, and we started to speak on missing children. And so one of the sisters, she sorry, I'm trying to get my breathing together because anyways, so she looked up some missing children that needed to be found. And so what we did was we lit a candle every dawning for the children, and we put out our light, protection, a light of protection around them. We did our affirmations, and we did this as a group to make sure that the children were safe and that they were able to go home to their families. So that's what we did. There's actually on Facebook, there are whole Facebook groups dedicated to missing children, and people helping to find these children. So we had probably about, I'm gonna say 4 or 5 different names, and it was interesting because I was like, okay, so we're doing the visuals daily, and then I decided to check just to make sure because say for instance, one of the children's they started being missing. I want to say on December the 2nd, and so by December the 4th, I want to say they were found. So I was like, okay, so at least 2 of the children out of the 5 were found. And so I thought that was amazing. So this was a great exercise for us, just to be a part of the whole, be a part of, helping to find these children, whether they know that people are thinking about them or not, people are thinking about them and sending them good energy, positive energy, and keeping them protected. Yeah, so that's what we did. And then another thing we talked about a little bit was the statistics on children in foster care and adoption. And we kind of discussed that and, what we could do also to help people, help children in those cases as well. So yeah, so that's my measure. That's what I would like to add on what we did for this mission. Peace.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Wow, 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 wow. I really I knew you were gonna say that. I was like, let me see when I knew they were gonna be found, or at least some of them. And I love the connection between you all using the candle, and Yah was talking about the candles that she was using as well. So that is wonderful. And so with that one, there's going to be a couple of more times in these unity acts where we'll be talking about children. So you all may want to go ahead and keep that as your theme, whatever you did on this act, and follow it all the way through to the end, because you were talking about the foster homes and stuff like that. Just, every time we do one of these acts where it deals with children, you all already have the template. So that's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That's what's up. Beautiful. All right. Oh, all right. We got Mama Tahita in the house. And so I'm going to yield the mic. Mama Tahita.
Ashe, greetings.
Okay.
Much respect in hotel. Thanks. This is my eye. This visual, this mission number 10 really caused me to go back into my my days being in the mosque. I was a part of the Ansar Allah community, or the Holy Tabernacle Ministries, aka Dr. York's organization in Philadelphia. And if we weren't educating our own children on the inside, we eventually sent them to public school. But there was always a brother who stayed at the school like all day, like guarding the school, making sure nobody would come on campus and our children wouldn't be threatened, or any children. So it took me back to that, where, you would see all the children in the line walking single file, and there'd be a brother up front, a brother in the middle, and a brother up, in the back, protecting them. And how in my era, the grandmothers would anoint the children before they went to school with either some olive oil and almond oil, or now it's like shea butter. So it just really, really, doing the research on the missing children in my area and around the world, I found out that between California and Texas, since there's such a massive landmass, that they have most of the missing children, reported. Jamaica, on the other hand, has like 1,000. And going back to the Ansar Allah community again, one of the deities that Dr. York had kind of introduced us to when we came out of the more Islamic phase was Bas. Bes, B-E-S. So Bes is the deity of protection of children, midwives, joy, happiness, music. It was like, I remember having a statue of Bes. And I do want to acquire another one, because the ones that, he was, promoting was the ones that was made on the land. It was made out of clay and plaster, and they were hand painted gold. And the deity was like a short, I guess, dwarf type of human slash cat face, his tongue out, to ward off evil spirits and, evil energy. And his consort was either Towerette or Bassett. So it just caused me to do, a whole lot of research. And then with Dr. York going to jail for taking children across state lines, molestation, racketeer, and all this stuff like that, it was really hard for me to sit with that again because when I was in his presence or when I was there on the land, he did so much for the children, and the children were guarded by the women. So I tend to believe that didn't happen. I'm sure something did happen, but it's just, here's another messenger, in jail, wasting away for, some accusations and things like that. So it did cause me to really think about I don't see any like I haven't seen like a poster in a while with missing children because their faces will pop up on milk bottles, milk contain the more milk cartons. I don't know how long ago that has been, but when I think of missing children, I think of and even the TV program that they would have, it would be worldwide, listenership that a couple days later those children would be found, even if they had, progressed in age because they would have like an age progression. You could see, you know, that it was that child 10 years later or something like that. And then I looked into it, like, just in the local area. Then it caused me to go to the Atlanta child murders, and it was just I just really, really went deep in there, and I did put out some personal prayers for my children and the children of the world, because it caused me to think about the mindset of someone who would wanna either harm a child, let them take them and then murder them, or because like, some of the cases were either the mother was disgruntled and she wanted to go rescue her child. And then a lot of cases were runaways, but a lot of times they weren't reported, so they're still missing. They weren't they didn't change the stats online. So I see this it seemed like a flaw in the system, really, really, upgraded a bit for them to really track um and a whole lot of things are happening online now. TikTok, children are lured away into certain situations. It was really, really, really we as women got to really put that blanket of prayer over them again. If we're not anointing, we can anoint. Hey, we can anoint a doll. Let's go back to the voodoo root. We can avoid, we can anoint a doll and see that doll as all the children in the world, so that they can have that blanket of protection over them. So that would be a whole global ritual that we can do. And so I appreciate this visual that's really taking us back to those roots, those things that grandma would do, you know. And I don't say like they would have a lock of your hair and they would pray for that. They would still have your cord that came off when you were a baby, and they would make sure that that was protected. The dream catchers, the things above the door, things like that, that would make somebody think twice about entering your home to take you. And going back to Atlanta child murders, there was a young man, I think it was Yusuf Bell, I believe. It was somebody who came all the way from um, Philadelphia, who relocated down here in Decatur, and he was one of the victims. It just had me tracking that, and I looked up the case, and it was Wayne Williams, the person who's in jail for the murders, only was responsible for 2 of the murders, so they say. And back then, it was between 1979 and 1981. That was when I was carrying my first child, who's now in his 40s. So it really made me fearful because I moved down here about 20 years ago, so I wasn't in Atlanta then. But it just caused me to think of the work that we still have to do energetically and just being very, very mindful, because a lot of the things happen on the school grounds, going to school, coming from school, in a mall. And it's just like, we cannot have that. We do not want anybody preying on our children, seeing them as meat and blood and body parts and sexual objects. So yeah, as a mother and a grandmother, I really took this one very seriously, and I do have to add maybe something to my altar as well, and just a daily prayer, like my grandmother prays for the whole family, you know. So I give thanks for this time to share. I share.
I say give thanks, and yeah, thank you for sharing some of the um, remedies or not remedies or rituals as well to making sure that we keep vigil of that protection. So pretty definitely appreciate that and everything that you're doing as far as researching these things and just keeping a watchful eye on it, right? Because it's going to come up again in these acts of unity, and specifically the the kidnapping and enslavement and the child trafficking that is going to come up again as we go through these missions. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for all of the shares. All right, so let's get into it. Um on this, oh, wait a minute. We got one more real quick, real quick. I just saw it. I felt like somebody else was coming in. I did. All right. I'm gonna yield the mic.
Yield the mic for who?
For you. You on the stage.
Peace, family. Ken 221 in the mix. I just want to say, that your prayers are working. I do things a little differently. Um, Mama Tahita does have candles burning around here. That haven't been my focus. But what has happened is my youngest daughter has been like reaching out to me twice a day. And I one of my mantras is certain things must happen so that other things can happen. So sometimes things happen, you might think it don't make no sense, but that's the door for other things to happen, right? So whether she's she has a job, she's very independent, she's very uh she doesn't need to communicate with everybody. She gets that from me, right? But lately she's been calling me for a ride to work. When she does the Uber thing, which don't make no sense to me, to like give up a third of your day's pay just to get to and from work. But that's what she's been doing. But for the last um like really wave spell, she's been calling me, Dad, can you give me a ride to work? Dad, can you pick me up from work? Dad, can you give me a ride to work? Dad, can you pick me up from work? And I've been responding. Um and what makes it significant is she grew up in the mosque, but at the age of about maybe 10, her mother and I divorced. We separated, and when her mother separated from me, she separated from like nearly all the principles of Islam. Right? Came to Georgia, and my daughter just told me the other day that she burned her face at a hookah bar, and she had got somebody had randomly walked up to her about 2 years ago and cut her face. She was with a group of friends, and somebody that she didn't know, didn't have no drama with, cut her on her cheek. And then I told Mama Tahita about it, and Mama Tahita came back with a book saying that the cheek is connected to the lung, right? And I talked to my daughter. She told me she'd been smoking since she was 14 years old, nicotine and weed. So the separation between us when we were at 10, had a major effect on it. And something major happened that I regret. We were in the middle of a war. Uh, and when I was in the mosque, we were in the middle of a war with the city. A young brother had just got murdered. So we were dealing with the city to get justice for that. And I was pretty much the main breadwinner because I was the cook, and the way we generated money was the dinners. that we sold twice a week. And so I was knee deep in what was, and I had my two sons. So we had 4 children. I had 2 daughters. I say, she took my ex-wife took the girls, the 2 youngest, right? And I kept the 2 boys. And while they were out here, they just got here, and my ex-wife didn't have a license. She was driving, and she came into one of those where they just check everybody's license type of thing. And she didn't have, her license was suspended, and different than California, they just make you get out of your car, give you a court date, you know what I mean, tow your car, and then you got to deal with it like that. They took her to jail with my 2 daughters in the car. So I get a call from my daughter saying they took mommy to jail, and she was stressed out, and I'm in California, for a license, and she's, and their grandmother was on the way to pick them up. And I'm thinking, logically, I'm in the middle of a war. I got the 2 boys here. That's kind of like what she get, the Negro in me, mad. You see what I mean? But I'm not thinking that she's going to be in jail for like a month and a half, which she was. I sent the money to bail her out, to no avail. I didn't ask what happened to the money, but I sent it to her grandmother. The money that they were saying what that she needed to bail out, I sent it. And but I did not answer my daughter's prayer, where she wanted me to come. She wanted her daddy at that moment. You see what I mean? Because I was in the middle of all of these things that was important to me then. I didn't see the now. You know what I mean? The effects that would happen. And I've had the opportunity to apologize to her for not responding the way that she wanted me to respond, which was just to come. Because her mommy's in jail, and whatever y'all going through, I don't care nothing about that. And when my mommy's gone, they just abducted my mom in front of me. Daddy, please come. I didn't come. I sent money to get her out. They didn't let her out. So yeah, these are things that you that are not released until they're released. So I'm at a point now where I got to go pick her up in a few hours from work. She called me today. Can you pick me up from work? Okay, I'll be there to pick you up. And so I just want to say that the prayers of the righteous availeth much. What we're doing here is real. It's happening. There's physical abductions, and then there's mental and spiritual abductions. You know what I mean? When trauma and things like that happen, then you can lose people mentally and spiritually because they just don't believe in what is the whole family structure? What is this all about? You know what I mean? And then they can get taken away by different things that are unbecoming of the righteous. So I thank us for our prayers and our meditations and our obedience to the call by our kin 242. Peace.
I say, give thanks for sharing that story and providing the confirmation, another confirmation that this is working, and we are literally engaged in unifying on earth as one. And those we've heard, we've heard other stories, amazing stories of how the families are uniting. Because what happens is a lot of times it's going to happen with us. This mission might say, go out and help other people. But, it has this consciousness has high intelligence, and it's going to get our stuff straight too in the process. So I love hearing these stories. Give thanks. All right. So around this time, we sent out this frequency that says in 2019, December 8th, December 2nd through the 8th of 2019, we sent out this frequency that says we are sending out a frequency so strong to bestow the melanin dominant global population with the highest spiritual, mental, and physical awareness we have ever known. We are sending out a frequency so strong to bestow the melanin dominant global population with the highest spiritual, mental, and physical awareness we have ever known. We are sending out a frequency so strong to bestow the melanin dominant global population with the highest spiritual, mental, and physical awareness we have ever known. Ashe, Ashe, and Asheo. And so with this one, we're talking about taking things to another level, right? Going beyond where we have been before. And having that frequency so profound and so dominant within us that it is helping to assist the reprogramming of the global consciousness, right? We were talking about this a little bit today in our womb evolution course, that the thing that we are now understanding and being able to integrate and implement is not having our how we're endeavoring in this world, how we're operating in this world, how we define ourselves, our purpose, our mission, be determined by this program that puts us in deficit, danger, conflict, and at war with each other, with people, places, and things, all day long. Like I said, you walk past something and something is on the floor and you kick it and it hurts. And you like, damn, shit, whatever. You cuss it and you like, who put this here? Right? Automatically at war. Right? Again, we're learning that those are not our limits. They may be our experiences, but not our limits. And so when we take that consciousness and we say, now we're going to even go further, we're going to go further with this spiritual or divine dominance. And when I say dominance, I don't mean that. I know it could be a war-like word, but I'm using it to illustrate or predominance, right? Or the that where we operate from is no longer the conditions. That's the point of saying spiritual dominance or spiritual priority, right? That's where it comes from versus all this war, this deficit, defeat, danger, conflict. And slowly but surely allowing those frequencies to dissipate within us because we can observe ourselves while we're in it, right? So as we go into this mission, right, highest spiritual, mental, and physical awareness, this act of unity is to, one, reflect on the highest level of spiritual awareness, right? To us personally, right? Consider the qualities, the feelings, and the intentions that embody this state. And a lot of times we feel it, when we are able to, we're just in that quiet space and we can just go in. Now, what I'm going to say about that is I just started this too. When we are, we used to always talk about we have a acronym AIM, always in meditation. Right? Well, always in meditation. When we do this part, every time with every meditation, every focus that we do on a daily basis, when we're done, right? We don't snap, we don't go backwards into whatever mode. Okay, well, I got to go clean up. Oh no, if you were in a meditative state and you could feel everything and you could see into these, take that with you when you pick up that broom and the vacuum cleaner and the mop, the toilet bowl cleaner, or whatever. It stays. It does not dissipate. It goes with you. It may not seem like it's related. So we don't have to compartmentalize spirituality or divinity. It is us. To me, that's the easiest thing, right? Because it's always there. It's always available. It's just whether or not we are deciding, right, to allow that to be the everything, no matter what happens. Sometimes we may think, and again, I'm just talking about my own experience, that when something hard or something difficult comes, the first thing we question is our divinity. Well, if I was in alignment, this wouldn't have happened this way, or I wouldn't be experiencing this, or whatever. Unfortunately, right, what we've learned is that sometimes we have these experiences so that we can be up on here right now talking about 52 acts of unity, being able to channel these experiences into a format that can help the greater consciousness, right? And so it may not feel good, but again, the way that we're operating now is this is not our limit. It's not the limitation. It's how we feel in the moment. We don't like it. Like, it's okay. We don't like it. We mad about it. This is effed up. Shouldn't be this way. It's making me question what I'm doing in the first place, right? These are some of the things that we go through when we're talking about this spiritual fortitude. Here's, in addition to when you get into these spaces, in addition, right? This may be helpful. In addition to recognizing that you're not limited by whatever experience that you are having, right? That helps you question, that makes you question, whatever it is that's going on, right? In addition to that, always lean on that divinity, right? If it gets hard, you go harder. You know what? I have divine trust. And if this is what's destined for me, it's what's destined for me. And if it's not, there's something greater. And all I'm going to do is go deep. All this is going to do is not going to make me stop. It's not going to make me question. I feel like I need to question it, but I'm just going to go more intently into this divine space so that I can operate and understand differently. So I can continue with this integration. So I can always be in meditation. So I don't never have to question why this is happening. I'm just going to lean deeper into it. It's just going to be, I'm just going to be more, and shoot, I might vibrate so much, I might disappear and reappear, right? Because I'm just going to keep going. Because that's my source. Right? Not this experience. I don't have to operate from that. I don't have to work from that. It may be something that I don't understand, but I'm certainly not going to understand it more. I've already been through cycles and cycles of cycles of responding and reacting. There's another way to be, and I might not like it, and that's okay. But I tell you what, all I'm gonna do is lean further in, right? Bestow the highest spiritual, mental, and physical awareness. Now, when we talk about this mental awareness, and I'm going to skip that for a second. I'm going to go to this physical peak performance. This is a great time to, think about what this is, to get excited about the form that you're in. And I know we may have some issues going on. We may have some things that debilitate us, right? But in this world, this information age, the internet, YouTube is full of things that you can do. They got bed yoga, chair yoga. They got a thing where you could just 100 times just stand up and down, go up on your tippy toes and go down, go up on your tippy toes and go down, do that 100 times, right? It don't have to be, it's not that whole thing where you got to work out for, 2 hours every day. Some people work out in the morning, in the evening, or whatever, but to strengthen the vessel that we're using. If you think about what does our physical form want, or what does it like? It does like to move, right? Maybe not every day, all day, but again, how do we know? Look at children. What do? So you had them in a car and you open the door and it's at the park, they run. They run up the stairs. What do? You stop running up them stairs, right? Making all that noise, right? They run it up and down the stairs. They run everywhere. Or skip or jump, or they doing cartwheels, whatever. Because that physical form likes the movement. So find out. Now, I'm not saying we all got to do cartwheels and backflips and whatever, but meditate with this physical form. How can our physical form be as optimized as it possibly can? How can we reach peak performance? The most efficient way. It's not going to say, hey, I want you to go and climb Mount Everest today, and you barely walk, right? But you will start to receive some little inklings about different things that you can do with wherever you are. And then the next thing you know, in 2-3 years, right? It may take years, right? You can get to your peak performance if you keep it up. Those who are already active, you know what I'm saying? Just, hey, what else do I need to do to remain optimized? Right? Is there something else? Right? There's been, like, for me, there's been something that I've been saying. I walk pretty much every day. But not all 7 days, maybe 4 to 5 times per heptad. But I've been saying I wanted to add in Tai Chi, right? And I used to do it daily, and I haven't done it in years. And so this one is kind of like a spark for me to get it, put it back in my repertoire, right? So, this is the thing. I want to be at peak performance. It may take me 2 years to get to where I was before I had children, but what is that my peak performance? Maybe to look like that, but I don't think that's my peak performance. Why? Because my consciousness was different then. Right? And so imagine putting the consciousness that we have now into physical formations that are at their the most optimum form, the most efficient way that they can be. And then our cells also have, man, come on. That's this frequency. Now, let's talk about the mental awareness, and I'm going to put mental and emotional awareness in here, right? And it says here, like, one of the activities that we could do is include puzzles, memory exercises, mental challenges that stimulate your mind and contribute to your mental growth. But as you know, we are doing this as unity partners, right? So I found some interesting tests, and they coincide with what we're doing. Okay, hold on. Let me do this here. All right, gotta cut and paste this here. They coincide with what we are doing here. I'm putting them here in the chat. So the first one I have is a color personality test, right? So it's pretty interesting where you go in and it tells you to select the color. One of them, it tells you to select the colors that you like the most. And then on the next one, it'll tell you select the colors from the ones you like the least. And then from that, it's able to tell if you're an introvert or extrovert, right? And so it's pretty interesting, right? And so those are something that we can share. We can do these tests and share these in our unity groups because it helps to unify us, right? These next two, right, are there's one where I think I may need to put these in here separately. I'll or maybe Priestess Moot, if you can help me do that, just do it, put them in separately because I think they all crowded up together. There's a test to see how well you connect to humanity. And it's pretty interesting. And these next two tests are from Berkeley. And they ask questions on how well, to determine how well you connect to humanity. And of course, isn't that what we're doing? Right? This unity. And so this can be our gauge. Now, this could be something that we take it now, and then maybe we take it again, 6 moons from now, and to see how well we connect, or just to gauge, right? This other one is how well you can read emotions. You know how they say read the room, how well you can actually read the room. Like some people may think that they're really good readers of people, like they can read people very well. This test is pretty interesting, where it shows different people's facial expressions, and you and they ask you what is this person's facial expression telling you, right? And it's pretty interesting because they use men and women, and they use different ethnic groups, right? So and to see if you can tell what the facial expressions are. So these are 3 things that are pretty exciting that we can do to come together and to see how well we unify, right? Share our notes, share our experiences. It brings us closer together as a group, or bring you closer together in your group. And so this time, we don't have something every single plasma, just these 3 tests. The other 2 are more so personal, as far as just upgrading the spiritual piece, and then looking to optimize the physical, right? And so I'm looking forward to hearing how these things they correlate in what we're doing here. These things are important. This is a training. I didn't have that in mind. That wasn't what I intended when it came. It was just like, hey, put together some acts of unity, right? So that we can honor the frequency that we're on, to come together as one in divine unity on earth. And these are some tools that can help us do that, to give us a gauge of where we are now. We're just getting started. Let's see where we are in 6 moons, right? So it definitely has been my honor and my pleasure to bring this information. Definitely you want to stay on and lock this in, stay on and chant with us and lock it in. And, we will see you on the next one. Love y'all. Hotep.
Give us some amazing gratitude, not just for the shares that came through, but definitely for the message that High Priestess has brought us this evening. We got some homework, y'all. Just be honest and true with yourselves. Take the time out. It's not, like she said, it's not an everyday thing this time, but it is something that definitely, as we know, for everything we've experienced from Unity, Active Unity 1 to the present, oh yeah, it's definitely going to take us to our next level. So give thanks for you, and you. Definitely, again, we are here, the Melanin Frequency Vigil. I hope your candles were lit the whole time. We are in the year of divine unity. We embody our natural love frequency, living as one in divine unity on earth. It's definitely my honor to have hosted you along with Priestess Initiate Yah and everyone else in this frequency, in this moment. Make sure you and your like-minded are here with us next heptad, all right, next Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Enjoy the closing frequency. Melanated Immortals, rise up!
We are one.
With the
One. 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 We are one.
With the galaxy.
One. One. We are one.
With the earth.
One. 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 We are one.
With the wind.
One. 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 We are one.
With the fire.
One. We are one.
With the water.
One. We are one.
We are one.
One. We are one.
With the cosmos.
One.
With the galaxy.
One. We are one.
With the universe.
One. We are one.
We are one.
One. We are one.
With the sky.
One. We are one.
With the birds.
One. We are one.
With the trees.
One. We are one.
We are one.
One. We are one.
With the wind.
One. We are one.
With the earth.
One. We are one.
With the fire.
One. We are one.
We are one.
One. We are one.
With the water.
One. We are one.
With the soil.
One. We are one.
We are one.
One. We are one.
We are one.
We are one.
With the elements. With the stone.
We are one.
We are one.
We are one.
With the earth.
We are one.
Immortal. We are one. We are one. To the dragon. To the wind. To the demon. And the sea. To the serpent. And the world brings
Rise up.
to the
One.
and the
Rise up.
to the sky and the moon. The compassionate one. We are one. To the monkey and the human.
We are one.
We are one. To the wizard and the eagle. To the warrior. We are one. To the navigator. To the mirror. To the storm and the sun. We are one. We are one. In totality. We are one. Melanated.
We are one.
Immortal. We are one.
We are one.
Our mission is to establish a global consciousness, a melanin-dominated people. Shift the thought, shift the mindset, shift the consciousness, shift the world, shift into immortal health, into immortal wealth, with application and the remembrance of cosmic knowledge. We are one. are one. Melanated Immortals. Establishing everlasting. We are one. Making evolutionary changes. Making evolutionary changes. We are one. We are one. Melanated Immortals. We are one. Making evolutionary changes. One. Making evolutionary changes. 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 We are one. We are one. We are one. We are one. Making evolutionary changes. 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 We are one. 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 We are one.